Today's video we are going to talk about top 10 highest yielding dividend aristocrats for 2022. So before we get started, make sure to hit this like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Before we go further, make sure you watch this video until the end, because it's one of the most amazing subject I've ever seen. Dividend aristocrats are S&P 500 constituents that have raised their dividends annually for at least 25 consecutive years. In the volatile macro backdrop, dividend stocks have decidedly been classified as effective inflation hedges. Big companies can withstand inflationary pressure and even benefit from higher prices, which in turn allows them to consistently pay dividends to shareholders. As inflation persists, revenue, earnings, and dividends will increase over the immediate and long term as companies adjust to the new market dynamics. Dividend payouts have accounted for about 40% of total stock market returns historically. Dividend aristocrats are solid market contenders that have a robust history of sharing profits with shareholders, solid cash flows, and a stable earnings profile. We scoured the S&P 500 Dividend Aristocrats list for 2022 and selected the 10 highest yield companies. Number 10. Walgreens Boots Alliance, Inc. Nasdaq. WBA. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 4.33%. Walgreens Boots Alliance was founded in 1901 and is based in Deerfield, Illinois. The company operates as a health and beauty retail company. Walgreens Boots Alliance has paid a dividend for 89 years and has raised the payouts for 46 consecutive years. Walgreens Boots Alliance reported earnings for the quarter ending February 2022 on March 31, posting an EPS of $1.59, above consensus by 19 cents. The $33.76 billion revenue also outperformed market forecasts by $422.74 million. On April 28, Walgreens Boots Alliance declared a $0.4775 per share quarterly dividend, in line with previous. The dividend is payable on June 10 to shareholders of record on May 20. Walgreens Boots Alliance dividend yield on May 6 stood at 4.33%, making it one of the highest yielding dividend aristocrats for 2022. In addition to Johnson & Johnson, Walmart Inc., and the Procter & Gamble Company, elite investors are piling into Walgreens Boots Alliance. Number 9. International Business Machines Corporation, NYSE, IBM. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 4.83%. International Business Machines Corporation is an American multinational technology company providing integrated solutions through software, consulting, infrastructure, and financing segments. International Business Machines Corporation declared on April 26 a $1.65 per share quarterly dividend, a 0.6% increase from its last dividend of $1.64. The dividend is payable on June 10 for shareholders of record on May 10. 2022 is the 27th year consecutive year that the company has increased its quarterly cash dividend. On April 19, International Business Machines Corporation reported its financial results for the first fiscal quarter of 2022. The company announced earnings per share of $1.40, topping analysts' predictions by 1 cent. The $14.20 billion revenue dropped about 20% year over year but outperformed consensus estimates by approximately $353 million. Number 8. Realty Income Corporation, NYSEO. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 4.49%. Realty Income Corporation is a significant dividend aristocrat that has increased the monthly dividend 115 times since it became publicly listed in 1994. Realty Income Corporation is a real estate investment trust that owns and leases out single-tenant commercial properties in the United States, Spain, and the United Kingdom. On May 4, Realty Income Corporation posted its Q1 results, reporting an FFO of 98 cents, beating estimates by 1 cent. The revenue of $807.3 million jumped 82.3% year over year, outperforming market consensus by $58.61 million. The REIT also invested $1.56 billion in 213 properties, development, and expansion, including $796.4 million in Europe. The company expects a 2022 normalized FFO between $3.88 and $4.05, compared to a $3.95 consensus. Portfolio occupancy was 98.6% on March 31, 2022. Matthew Barrett's Glendon Capital Management is the largest stakeholder of the company, with 1.85 million shares worth approximately $133 million. Number 7. Exxon Mobil Corporation, NYSE, XOM. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 3.88%. Exxon Mobil Corporation was established in 1870 and is headquartered in Irving, Texas. It operates via upstream, downstream, and chemical divisions, selling crude oil, natural gas, petroleum products, petrochemicals, and other specialty products. The company has raised its annual dividend payment to shareholders for 39 consecutive years. Exxon Mobil Corporation reported on April 29 its Q1 2022 financial results, posting an EPS of $2.07, falling short of analysts' predictions by 16 cents. Revenue for the period climbed 53% year-over-year to $90.50 billion, outperforming consensus estimates by $6.93 billion. On April 27, Exxon Mobil Corporation declared a quarterly dividend of 88 cents per share, in line with previous. The dividend is distributable on June 10 for shareholders of record on May 13. The company delivers a dividend yield of 3.88% as of May 6. Number 6. Amcor plc, NYSE, AMCR. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 3.74%. Amcor plc develops and sells flexible and rigid packaging products in Europe, North America, Latin America, Africa, and the Asia-Pacific regions. The company was incorporated in 2018 and is headquartered in Zurich, Switzerland. On May 6, Amcor plc dividend yield came in at 3.74%. Amcor plc declared on May 3 a 12 cents per share quarterly dividend, in line with previous. The dividend is distributable on June 14 to shareholders of the company at the close of business on May 25. On May 5, Amcor plc reported earnings for the first fiscal quarter of 2022. The company posted an EPS of 20 cents, ahead of analysts' estimates by 1 cent. The Q1 revenue climbed 15.62% year-over-year to $3.71 billion, above market consensus by $272.64 million. Number 5. T. Rowe Price Group, Inc. NASDAQ. TRO. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 3.82%. T. Rowe Price Group, Inc. is an American global investment management firm that specializes in mutual funds, advisory services, and retirement planning, among other financial services. T. Rowe Price Group, Inc. dividend yield on May 6 stood at 3.82%. On April 28, T. Rowe Price Group, Inc. reported its Q1 results, posting earnings per share of $2.62, missing estimates by 14 cents. The $1.86 billion revenue outperformed analysts' predictions by $687,130. T. Rowe Price Group, Inc. declared on February 8 a $1.20 per share quarterly dividend, an 11.1% increase from its last dividend of $1.08. Marking the 36th consecutive year since the company's public listing that it will have increased its common annual dividend. The dividend was paid to shareholders on March 30. T. Rowe Price Group, Inc. announced on May 4 that it has joined the Net Zero Asset Managers Initiative to promote net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050 or sooner. The company is solidifying its commitment to offering investment products for customers with net zero goals. Number 4. Franklin Resources, Inc. NYSE. BEN. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 4.64%. Franklin Resources is a public asset management holding company that specializes in equity, fixed income, balanced, and multi-asset mutual funds. Franklin Resources delivers a dividend yield of 4.64% as of May 6. On February 23, Franklin Resources declared a 29 cents per share quarterly dividend, a 4.0% increase from its prior dividend of 28 cents. The dividend was distributed to shareholders on April 14. The company has been increasing its dividends for 42 consecutive years. Franklin Resources reported on May 3 its financial results for Q1 2022. The company announced earnings per share of 96 cents, beating analysts' estimates by 15 cents. The $2.08 billion revenue also outperformed market consensus by $1.50 million. The analyst slashed earnings projections through 2024, lowered 12-month target prices, and restacked his relative sector ranks. The analyst sees higher attrition risk for Franklin Resources. Number 3. Leggett & Platt, Incorporated, NYSE, Leg. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 4.53%. Leggett & Platt, Incorporated has a reliable dividend history, with 50 years of consistent dividend growth under its belt. The company designs and manufactures engineered components and products, operating via bedding products, specialized products, and furniture, flooring and textile product segments. On May 2, Leggett & Platt, Incorporated reported its Q1 2022 financial results. The company announced an EPS of 66 cents, topping analysts' predictions by 10 cents. Revenue for the period grew almost 15% year-over-year to $1.32 billion, ahead of market forecasts by $63.78 million. Leggett & Platt declared on February 22 a 42 cents per share quarterly dividend, a 5.0% increase from its prior dividend of 40 cents. The dividend was distributed on April 15. Leggett & Platt dividend yield on May 6 came in at 4.53%. Number 2. 3M Company, NYSE, M. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 4.03%. 3M Company is a diversified American technology company that operates through 4 segments: safety and industrial, transportation and electronics, healthcare, and consumer. 2022 marks the 64th consecutive year of dividend increases by 3M Company. On February 8, 3M Company declared a $1.49 per share quarterly dividend, a 0.7% increase from its last dividend of $1.48. The dividend was distributed on March 12 to shareholders of record on February 18. 3M Company dividend yield on May 6 stood at 4.03%. Ken Fisher's Fisher Asset Management is the leading shareholder of the company, with 5.7 million shares worth over $1 billion. Number 1. VF Corporation, NYSE, VFC. Dividend yield as of May 6 to 4.17%. VF Corporation was founded in 1899 and is headquartered in Denver, Colorado. The company designs and markets branded apparel, footwear, and fashion products for men, women, and children. VF Corporation dividend yield on May 6 stood at 4.17%. On January 28, VF Corporation declared a 50 cents per share quarterly dividend, in line with previous. The dividend was distributed to shareholders on March 21. VF Corporation has increased its dividend for 49 years in a row. Wells Fargo analyst Ike Borichow downgraded VF Corporation to equal weight from overweight, slashing the price target to $58 from $75. The analyst noted that any long-term brand targets around Vans issued by VF Corporation are likely to delay long-term growth targets to fiscal 2024 and beyond. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications bell so you don't miss any video and much more. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out our playlist for more great content. Thank you for watching.